Oh, hello. It's time for some more Age of Empires. We're going to play against the hard artificial intelligence on Arabia. And let's see, we got Buster Beast, who's new to the game. And we've got him on a 200% handicap, so if he's able to learn the things he needs to do, he should be a powerful contributor to the team. But even I don't normally play team games on open maps, so we'll see how this goes. We're starting it up. Yeah, normally when I play with friends, I play on like Black Forest or Amazon Tunnel. This could be a little bit more action-packed.
My shepherds work faster.
Oh yes.
Shepherds are... Who does what?
Yeah, you definitely would like to find all of your sheep. Usually there's like 4 sheep that you can find with your starting scout. And I'm not sure if you became aware of the auto scout button. Why does my scout have such a large area?
I would like that button.
Are you Mongols?
Me? No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I see the word Britons above my head.
Oh, my scout seems like he's got more vision than he should have.
Found the auto scout button.
Maybe I'm just zoomed in more than usual. Oop, I still haven't even set a waypoint. What am I doing? Oh, there's some more sheepsies. Actually, these are pigs, I guess. The pigs will also get you the same bonus. They just have different things for the flavor. Is this 7 villagers? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send one off to get it for spore. Whoop, and I forgot to keep scouting. You always gotta keep scouting. And if you can't keep scouting, just tell them to auto scout. Alright, it's about the time to look out for another lumber camp. Or for your first lumber camp, rather. I'm gonna put mine on top of this hill, I think. I see no reason not to. You won't be able to see my village until you build a market, which will be... Oh, for some reason we started in Feudal Age? Okay, that was a mistake.
What?
We started in Feudal Age.
Oh, you're right. Upgrade to Castle Age.
Huh.
I thought the houses looked a little different, but I figured that was just my civ.
That's why the scout was able to see farther. Alright, well, it's fine. Everybody, including our enemies, also started in Feudal Age. But it does kind of mean that our strategy's not been correct for the game mode. Also not a good learning experience, because it's not what you'll normally see. That'd be an interesting way to start Mega Random.
For me.
What's that?
So I'd say so far things are identical. Find food, find wood. It's about as far as my brain can process.
Well, I'll be able to make archers earlier than I expected. Gotta send more people out to these, to the wood. Oopsies. That villager took a little bit too much damage. It's kind of hard to know what I should be doing right now that I'm already feudal age. Oh, backwards. I probably need to start making military, like, really soon. I'm gonna make a barracks. I don't even have a mill yet. How come I let me build a market? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'm gonna build myself an archery range. But what are these guys gonna do? Because these guys are gonna go make another lumber camp. 2 lumber camps is not something I normally do, but it's something that most people do. They seem to think it's important, so maybe it is. Oof, house. Alright, that's not good. I probably didn't need to make an archer range, because you can make archers.
Yes. Already in the process.
But now that I've committed to an archer range, it would be a mistake not to make archers. Burgundians and Slavs. And neither of them have amazing anti-archer capabilities. So there's no reason we can't both run archers. Go ahead and make another archery range. And also a blacksmith. Blacksmith is very important for archers. The fletching upgrade is like the most important thing. For the fact that we started in Castle Age, or in Feudal Age, probably pretty important to send some aggression here soon.
I'm surprised I haven't had anybody come over here to attack me yet.
We are only on hard difficulty, so...
So they think about that for longer.
Did you ever make a market?
No.
Not always the best idea to make a market as soon as possible. Unless you're Saracens, which I always am. If I get up to Castle Age, I'll be pretty powerful. But it's gonna be hard to get up to Castle Age if I keep buying all these archers. I'm gonna have to send these archers forward to fight, otherwise I'm kind of wasting them. Alright, I'm gonna just send 11 archers forward, then I'm gonna focus on going to Castle Age. I stopped scouting. Oops. I feel like the hard AI is maybe not quite hard enough. I'll have to upgrade to the hardest.
I wonder how their AI is designed. Is it more... How balanced is it like throughout the ages? Is it equally hard early as it is towards the end?
It gets stronger at the end. Very oddly passive right now, but I guess I just don't have a lot of experience against the... against the AI. He's letting me take a hill bonus attack on him. So he's cleaning up my archers a little bit. Alright, we're going to Castle Age. I'm doing some pretty big damage over here on red.
I'm shooting at blue, and they don't seem to be doing much about it. They just keep sending out more workers to replace the ones I kill.
Sounds like it's pretty effective over there. Oh yeah, yeah. You got a good thing going. Well, these guys to stand ground, did I not? I can keep making new archers now at this point. Why do you want to make another archery range? Oh yeah, we're gonna win this one pretty handily. Well, next time we'll start in the proper age. And we'll bump it up the difficulty by 1. Alright, I'm starting to get my Castle Age upgrades for my archers. Yeah, blue is hurting. Or red is hurting too. I can even afford to get Thumb Ring. Oh, see, now I got 3 crossbowmen. Like, what's he gonna do about that? Not much. About time to send my second wave forward. I'll even make another TC. Some forward production wouldn't hurt at this point. I think the AI over at red is basically broken now. He doesn't have a response for this. I like your tower defense.
Yes. I was expecting things to come over those hills quite quickly, but did not for once.
Ooh, where's this villager going? I think I should go find out. Oh, he's got a lumber camp over here. I don't want a university. Let's go ahead and pop one right down here. Oop, got housed.
I'm out of range of their town center, so I'm just picking it apart with a crossbow. And
Yes, and you got the extra damage from the Saracens. A lot of times buildings will take 1 damage from archers because like they've got resistance from archers. But because you're on my team, you get +2 damage. So you do like 3 times as much damage to buildings as you normally would in many cases. So normally you wouldn't really use archers against buildings, but when you're Saracens or you have a Saracen ally, you can. Which if you're playing with me, you'll always have a Saracen's ally. Oh, you already killed their TC. Nice. We'll probably be seeing a resignation here soon. I think normally to make the most out of your raids, you don't really want to be attacking buildings so much. More of a secondary thing. Like if you can get villagers or something first, that's what you'd want to do.
I think I've got most of them in the area. Maybe hiding somewhere. I don't see any. The occasional one pops up for a second. I'm just trying to stop them. They only seem to have one thing producing enemies.
It looks like you pretty much wiped them. Always good to have an all-idle army units hotkey for late game. Mine is, I think, Control, comma. I'm doing a classical RTS technique right now. Sending scouts out in every direction.
Ah, I
Aha.
found where those villagers went. They decided to move towards me.
Yeah, I found
Just
some people near
abandoned their
me too.
first camp. I just moved slightly closer to me. For some reason. Blue has resigned.
I'm dodging mangonel shots over here. Won't be long now. GG. Alright, hard difficulty, easy.
Strange. Yes. I was semi-prepared in the beginning. Build up a couple archers, had a tower. I expect them to come from over there because I knew that's where they were. Nobody showed up.
Alright, let me critique your town a little bit. For one, what's going on with this house in the middle of the houses that can't be built?
They apparently did not build the buildings in the order I have requested. Oh well.
I kind of like your houses. One thing though is that you kind of, as you get better at the game, you get forced to not make them pretty, and you get forced to like make them into like rings around your city. Which
Yeah, I've seen you do the walls strategy.
it sucks that you have to do that, but that's just
It is effective, I would believe.
yeah, that's just the way they designed the game. It's the way, it's the meta.
I usually start with just like a stick firing out from the town center of houses.
I guess it's always
And
a good
I
idea
try
to
not to
leave.
accidentally block myself in because I'm pretty good at that.
Your town center is like the best place to farm around. So you want to at least leave 3 spaces away from your town center to farm.
I didn't think of that. See,
Um,
for a while I thought farms could only be built around mills.
nah, but it kind of seems like that, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
I actually leave
This makes
6 spaces away so that I can do double layers of farms.
Uh-huh.
Because the town center works as a general drop-off point for all resources.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to have town centers like next to gold. It's good to have town centers next to stone, next to wood.
See, I don't think I've ever even built a town center. I started construction on one in this game, at least, over where Blue used to live. But by that point, they had already surrendered.
I think my Facebook stream might have stopped. No, it didn't. I just quit moving for a while. You can probably get away without ever having to build a second TC, even at higher levels. But to do that, you have to become very aggressive with lots of military buildings and fast production. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yes. So you probably won't. What was that?
I'm now on the main page. Oh well.
Oh,
I can look at your stream. As you were saying.
all right. So once you start putting farms around your town center, you'll have less need to put them around your mill. So you'll probably be wanting to use your first tower and stuff to like defend your gold, maybe. And if you can get away with it, it's good to be able to not make the tower until they strike or until you see them coming. Like if you see a bunch of archers coming, you're gonna want to build a tower, of course.
See, I
Uh,
also have difficulty. I build the tower, and then I have to figure out how to get the guys to go in the tower. And
ah, did you figure it out?
eventually, luckily,
It's
when I was hovering over the guys and like pointing them at the tower, it says press hold Alt and then click, and but I clicked with the wrong click, so that didn't do anything.
oh yes, alt right
Yes,
click.
hotkeys are my biggest downfall.
Yeah, it's
Every
so
once in a while,
important.
I can remember pressing Q twice will make a house.
Oh yeah,
And then after manually doing that 3 times, I remember I can hold shift to build multiple things.
I think a good way to learn, and not that I actually do this, but what I would suggest is whenever you like try to click a building, like instead of clicking it, just hold your mouse over it and read it, and then press the key, and then eventually you'll just remember the keys.
Uh,
I still click though. Like I never got that through my head to do that, but I figure it's the best advice I could give to somebody who's newer. Maybe you'll do it, even though I don't.
I almost caught on to the fact that archery range is W twice for me.
W
And
twice, that's weird. For me to make any military buildings, I have to press S first and then the next one.
yeah, for me, it's each building has its own first, or each type has its own first button. And that, so like QQ is house, WW is archery because it's second, second. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's because I imported my hotkeys from Age of Empires HD. I had old hotkeys. We've got newer hotkeys now. I guess that's what you have. Well, do you want to play another?
Sure.
All right. I think hardest is maybe the best difficulty level. It's the most powerful difficulty level where it still acts like a human.
And banana
Is there a hen banana?
is entered
Ooh,
Discord.
I see a hen banana. You gonna join us, hen banana? Maybe he didn't have his microphone working correctly yet.
Maybe.
Create the lobby. It's hen banana's birthday.
Oh. Well, happy birthday to banana.
It's my birthday today.
Yeah, man. Okay, server. Yeah, I feel like it puts me in the wrong server if I don't put it in there manually. Right. Invite to bust a beast. I don't see a head burner in here.
I will be right back.
All right. Are you on your computer, Hen burner?
Not yet.
We just played an Arabia game on hard difficulty only with the handicap. And I accidentally set it to feudal age start, which I guess was fine. But it looks like Buster's starting to learn the things that he needs to do. But then comes the hard part is to learn to do it fast. And in the right order. Alright, so starting age needs to be dark age. There we go.
I have returned.
Hello. We decided to practice some open maps today. We have, or at least I have, way too much experience on like Black Forest. Water is so refreshing.
Hydrate.
It's good to be hydrated. Actually, can I access these in...
Yes.
Oh, I do have these. Let's see, which one was it? Was it 18?
Monk, I need a monk.
Long time, no siege.
I'm gonna learn all these. Seems kind of quiet for some reason. Maybe my volume is just down low.
My granny
Maybe.
could scrap better than that.
I don't know what number these things are anymore. It's been such a long time.
Quit touching me. Raiding party.
Dadgum.
Yeah, smite me.
I'm looking for the It's Good to Be the King.
The wonder that no. You played 2 hours to die like this? Yeah, well, you should see the other guy. Rogan? Attack an enemy now.
Alright, it's definitely not above 30. Let's see where I go from. I guess it might be like 17.
It is good to be the king.
Oh, it is 17. That's what I was looking for. So what are you thinking about playing Hernburner? Were you wanting to Black Forest it up? Or go to the open maps? So Hat Banana usually plays the Ethiopians, which are an archer civilization. He does what he wants. They fire 18% faster even in Feudal Age. There's not many civilizations that have any archery bonuses in Feudal Age. Actually, I think Ethiopians is the only one. Oh, I guess not really, because Saracens team bonus applies in Feudal Age.
I need to find my one thing and I'll be ready.
Alright. Ethiopians also get the free pikeman upgrade, and they get extra resources when going to the next stage. Makes them pretty strong. And their siege is second to none, with huge area of effect. Although the Bohemians have come in with a more powerful bombard cannon, which also has a larger area of effect on their attack. So I don't know which one's better now at this point. Is it a Bohemian cannon, a Hofness, or is it the Ethiopian bombard cannon with torsion engines? I don't know. Well, I also like the outpost plus 3 line of sight from the Ethiopians team bonus. It's actually pretty good, but I don't normally make outposts. But it makes them a lot better if you do make them. It's good to be able to see the enemy. And I normally pick Saracens. Saracens don't really have a lot of interesting things. But what they do have is a powerful market. 5% trading fees. And the 5% trading fees for Saracen is actually slightly deceptive. Because if you were to sell a resource, the price of the resource goes down. And when you buy a resource, the price of the resource goes up. Why is this camera not focusing me? What's going on here? So, like if I were to sell like 200 stone and then buy back 200 stone, you would think that I would have lost 10% of my trade. But no, that's actually not true. My market trade costs 5%, but because the prices are moving, it actually reduces the amount lost. because I get a better price when I buy it back. I don't know the exact amount, but it's like around, like probably around 3% when you're just buying something and selling something. Like a 3% loan. So it can be very effective. The foot archer's attack against buildings is not something I ever really cared about that much, but it's pretty useful. I think what's mostly underestimated for Saracens is that their cavalry are pretty good. And it's not like they've got any special bonuses for their cavalry, but they have easy access to food early on with the market. And cavalry are very heavy on food. I sent you an invite, Herrenbrenner. On certain map modes, it's actually quite broken. Like in Empire Wars, I can immediately exchange out a bunch of resources for a huge amount of food and make an enormous scout rush. That's my main way to take out people that are stronger than me. Alright, so map normal. AI. Give Buster Beast the 200 percentages. And starting age is Dark Age, right? How do you feel about Arabia, Herrenbrenner?
Whatever you want to play.
Alright, we're gonna take the AI difficulty up to Artist. I wonder if we accidentally put it on standard before.
I don't know. Maybe when we changed modes and reset everything else.
Yeah, it might have went on to standard because it did seem like easier than they should have been.
Trying.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it to hard because I feel like we had it on standard last time on accident, so I don't want to like all of a sudden
200% do.
That'll make Buster Beast produce more resources, and his villagers will have more HP, and his counter units will do more damage, and his buildings will have more HP.
So it'll take longer for everything of mine to die, so I actually notice it happen.
So just like handicaps you or whatever.
Yeah. So like if he plays really, really well, he could be the hero that saves the day.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right. I believe I'm ready.
The green again. One of these is green. There it is.
Okay. So now we are playing hard difficulty for reals. Banana went 200%.
That's not fair.
Join the club. We shall all be gods.
Okay, well, all right, we're gonna do turbo mode then.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna lower the AI though. I'm not gonna make him. We're not gonna go up against hard difficulty in turbo mode.
Well, doesn't it affect wall health too? That's gonna take a while.
They won't build walls.
Okay. All right then. Problem
All right,
solved.
so it's a full 200%, and I'm gonna lower it to moderate difficulty because I do fear that this actually speeds things up substantially, and the AI is actually adept at dealing with a speed up. All right, so this is going to be wild. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Why am I 4? I want to be 5. There we go. The turbo mode championship. There actually is a turbo mode. That's a different thing.
But gotta re-ready since we all became the divine.
I don't know if we're gonna win this. Like, I don't.
We will see.
Yeah.
I was watching your game earlier and I was wondering why Buster was doing so good. I was like, damn, he got good. 400 points above him in Feudal Age? What the What the hell?
Well, the whole thing is built so that you can teach your friends to play in a more controlled way. Oh man, these guys build so quickly. And my building's producing villagers faster, maybe? Maybe not.
It says it affects military training.
I think I started with more resources also.
I've got 200 gold, 400 stone. I don't know what I'm supposed to have.
I think maybe we've got a problem with the settings still. Oh well. Kind of like how we started in Feudal Age. I think we started with more resources as well. Where's my pig? There's my pig.
مستعد صياد.
So one thing about the handicap mode is that the counter units or any bonus damage is way higher.
نعم حسن صحيح. بناء. أمر صياد. بناء. أهلا صياد.
It always takes me so long to find my sheepsies.
صياد. نعم صياد. أمر نعم صياد.
Yeah, the AI looks like they know what they're doing with regards to this mode.
They probably
Do
barely
what?
notice.
نعم صياد.
It looks like the AI knows what they're doing with regards to this mode.
حسنا صياد.
So I'm no longer unfairly above everyone. We're all superpowered now.
Including the enemies.
Yeah, that's the part I'm worried about.
Let's see, what are their civs? Burmese, Celts, Magyars? None of them are someone that we can't use archers against. I don't really want to use scouts against the AI because
أهلا. ألو باحث.
it's really hard to like, distract the AI. You can't, really.
أمر نعم باحث عن الطعام. نعم باحث عن الطعام.
So they're always ready to react in every location at every time. Alright. Ooh. Definitely want a market. And probably a
أهلا. ألو
mining camp.
بناء.
And you know what? I could probably afford a barracks.
بناء.
Or no, a blacksmith. I always get those confused.
Barracks is where you sit. Smith's where you smith.
Yeah, man.
أمر صحيح. بناء. أهلا.
We got so much food, man. I've never had this much food this early. I can go to the next stage right now. I do need a barracks though, actually, once I get enough wood. I don't have anybody working on wood.
I can't build a archery.
You need a barracks first.
Ah, I didn't last round. I guess
Yeah,
that's
because we
something
were
different.
started at feudal age.
Huh. Guess I'm throwing this somewhere. I do not believe in punching things. I only shoot at them.
Looks like we're still kind of neck and neck with them. Yeah, the way we're doing this now actually puts Buster Beast at a disadvantage because he's got to do everything faster than what he normally would have to do. My economy is not very well balanced for making archers. Let's see, where can I sneak a town center? Put one right there. And maybe one right here. 3 TCs is a pretty common strategy. Oh, but yeah, making these archers really fast. Actually, I think I'm like outrunning my production speed here by a lot. I can't produce fast enough. Or I'm producing faster than my resources can support. Alright, I think it's time to send some archers out. 12 is a good number to start with. I'm going to put a siege workshop on this hill. Good to put a siege workshop on a hill that you don't want somebody to build on. Alright, I'm doing some good damage on blue right now. stopped his second town center, or maybe his third town center. I don't know which. So it looks like I get extra bonus damage against buildings from my archers because of the fact they were doing 200% bonus here. Let's see. Looks like Buster Beast doesn't have a market yet.
Nope.
You might not need a market though until you're trying to go Castle Age.
I'm almost to Castle Age.
Usually it'd be one of the two buildings that you'd want. Nice. I can always hear through Hanben in his Discord his Ethiopian people talking. Alright, looks like I never thought about how I'm gonna get food. Nobody's selling a lot of food though. I think blue is basically nuked at this point. Oh, we got way too much wood. Oh!
I'm worried because the sheer amount of archers that I have makes me wonder what kind of output the computers have been dealing with.
They haven't actually been getting too crazy. Although he did get some good shots on me with his mangonel. Oh, there's lots of people to the TC for no reason. For some reason, it started doing the massive lag that it does. I don't get it. Why is it lagging? I think it does this in AI games when the AI is confused. It's really bad though.
And we'll just have to thin out some of their numbers.
I need to be able to run the server on my own computer. Because I think it's just running on a very slow computer. The US East computer. There's a LAN mode, but I don't know if I can actually bring you guys into it.
We're being attacked? Really now? I think I would know about this. Maybe they attacked my scout.
I'm about to be 200 pop in Castle Age. There goes Blue. There goes Red. This game would be way easier if you had a touchscreen and a mouse. Man, it's still lagging. I don't get it. The enemies are mostly dead.
Oh, just my 60 crossbowmen walking around. funny to me.
Oh, hey, Joshua, thanks for the like. So it looks like you're missing some upgrades. Oh no, you're just still Castle Age. Never mind. There's an Archer upgrade, but you don't necessarily need that. Not a priority for Britons. Crossbowmen and the arrow upgrade, those are the big things, and you have them.
University, teaching them how to aim their bow is probably a smart idea.
Oh yeah, the ballistics.
Yes.
I'm gonna go kill this castle with an army of 60 arbalesters. You know what? I didn't get chemistry. That's an important one. Alright, it's going to be 120, actually 119 arbalesters versus one castle. Well, that castle's got lots of HP, but it's going down quick. So I guess that's the one thing. Even though I've got an increased damage output on these castles and stuff, they have increased HP.
Right.
But I'm getting, I guess, instead of +2, I'm getting +4. That's 5 times the damage. Actually, let's test it out real quick. I'm going to just use one archer over here to a building and see what happens. I'm doing 8 damage per hit for some reason. How is that possible? You get 8 damage per hit. Oh, I guess maybe the archer armor of the building isn't that high. There's no way to tell without, like, trying this in Feudal Age. But I think as a team of 3, we can probably play hardest, even on Arabia, with 100% all. Might be better to just try hard with 100% all, though, for regular game. GG. I'm not sure. I guess it went faster. That's a good part.
Yes.
But it's always good to
that
learn.
much.
What's that?
I said I do enjoy that.
Yeah. I do think it's good though to learn like how the game is played on like regular 100% mode.
I would assume
The
the same as this, but slower.
yes, there's some other differences too though.
My
Yeah, like
lack of any kind of unit variety is probably an easy downfall.
Well, I'd say if you're picking Britons, then it's actually okay for the most part to stick mainly with archers because the archers are that good. Although eventually you'd want to maybe mix in some other things to deal with some of your weaknesses. So like they might send rams at you. So you need something.
Mhm.
You need maybe
Something to take care of them.
yeah, maybe mangonels, maybe some knights, something along those lines. Maybe even champions. You get fully upgraded champions as Britons. But as you're mainly your most of your population is going to be on your archers or your longbowmen.
What's that?
Your town looks pretty smart now. Um, it would be pretty defensible, I think. Uh, if you were a high level player, what you would probably be doing is if an enemy army starts approaching, you would like quickly make a house to like block them from going in.
Block the exit.
Yeah.
Close the gate.
hmm And maybe at the lower level, what you'd probably want to do is put in like or keep
A regular gate.
a regular gate and keep the holes to like just one or two holes. That way you don't have to panic when somebody comes to attack.
Because
You
even
get
with, like our 60 crossbowmen or whatever shooting those houses, it takes a while to get through.
oh yeah.
So they do make decent defenses.
Yeah, even with our powerful bonuses for
But the
these
houses, I
archers.
think, are also 1800 health.
That's not
So,
that much higher than they normally are.
huh.
I guess they'd normally be around 1200 health or something.
Not-
But yeah, we were probably doing somewhere between 3 times as much damage and 6 times as much damage. Not sure what. Depends on how they multiply out that bonus that I'm giving you guys. Oh, there was another short game. Do you guys want to do another?
I think that's all that I have time for tonight.
All right. How about you, Hernburn Earner?
what's up, Yona?
Do you want to play another game?
Um. Hmm. No, probably not.
All
Not of
right.
age, at least.
Hmm. Were you wanting to hop onto Minecraft?
Um. Sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end my stream then, and I'll start up a new stream in Minecraft. Maybe Buster might want to still join in for a little bit of Minecraft before bed, since it's not a
Probably do a little bit because I went real late yesterday. We were trying to figure out how to get you back out of the Nether.
Wait, yes. It means you'll have a hard time falling asleep tonight.
Yesterday it should have been fine. I also worked over it today. I was already
Ah,
tired, so yeah.